Okay, prayers of Rukmini from Srimad Bhagavatam, Canto 10, Chapter 52, Shlokas 37 to 43. Okay, let me do something with this panel. Maybe I need to hide it. That's better. Shri Rukminyuvacha Shrutva Gunan Bhuvana Sundara Shunvatam Te Nirvishya Karna Vivarair Haratongatapam.
सुंदर शृण्वतां ते
रूपं दृशां दृशिमताम् अखिलार्थलाभं त्वय्यच्युता विशति चित्तमपत्रपं मे.
रूपं दृशां दृशिमताम् अखिलार्थलाभं त्वय्यच्युता विशति चित्तम् अपत्रपं मे.
खात्वा मुकुन्द महती कुलशीलरूपा विद्या वयो द्रविणधामभिरात्मतुल्यम्.
खात्वा मुकुन्द महती कुलशीलरूपा विद्या वयो द्रविणधामभिरात्मतुल्यम्.
धीरापतिं कुलवतीं वृणीतकन्या कालेन सिंहनरलोकमनोभिरामम्.
धीरापतिं कुलवतीं वृणीतकन्या काले नृसिंहनरलोकमनोभिरामम्.
तन्मे भवान् खलु वृतापतिरङ्गजायम् आत्मार्पितश्च भवतोऽत्र विभो विदेहि.
तन्मे भवान् खलु वृतापतिरङ्गजायाम् आत्मार्पितश्च भवतोऽत्र विभो विदेहि.
मा वीरभागमभिमर्शतु चैद्य आरात् गोमायुवन्मृगपतेर्बलिमम्बुजाक्षा.
मा वीरभागमभिमर्शतु चैद्य आरात् गोमायुवन्मृगपतेर्बलिमम्बुजाक्षा.
पूर्तेष्टदत्तनियमव्रतदेव विप्रा गुर्वर्चनादिभिरलं भगवान् परेशः.
पूर्तेष्टदत्तनियमा व्रतदेव विप्रा गुर्वर्चनाधिविरलं भगवान् परेशः.
आराधितो यदि गदाग्रजयेत्यपाणिं गृह्णातु मेनदमघोषसुतादयोन्ये.
आराधितो यदि गदाग्रजयेत्यपाणिं गृह्णातु मेनदमघोषसुतादयोन्ये.
शोभाविनी त्वमजितोद्वहने विदर्भान् गुप्तः समेत्य पृतनापतिभिः परीतः.
शोभाविनी त्वमजितोद्वहने विदर्भान् गुप्तः समेत्य पृतनापतिभिः परीतः.
निर्मत्य चैद्यमगधेन्द्रबलं प्रसह्य मां राक्षसेन विधिनोद्वह वीर्यशुल्काम्.
निर्मद्य चैद्यमगधेन्द्रबलं प्रसह्य मां राक्षसेन विधिनोद्वह वीर्यशुल्काम्.
अन्तःपुरान्तरचरीमनिहत्य बन्धून् त्वामुद्वहे कथमिति प्रवदाम्युपायम्.
अन्तःपुरान्तरचरीमनिहत्य बन्धून् त्वामुद्वहे कथमिति प्रवदाम्युपायम्.
पूर्वेद्युरस्ति महती कुलदेवयात्रा यस्यां बहिर्नववधूर्गिरिजामुपेयात्.
पूर्वेद्युरस्ति महती कुलदेवयात्रा
yasyam
यस्यां बहिर्नववधूर्गिरिजामुपेयात्
yasyāṅghri-paṅkaja-rajaḥ-snapanaṁ mahānto vāñchantyumā-patir-ivātma-tamo pahatyai.
यस्याङ्घ्रिपङ्कजरजस्नपनं महन्तो वाञ्छत्युमापतिरिवात्मतमो पहत्यै
yarhy ambujā-akṣa labheya bhavat-prasādaṁ jahyām asūn vrata-kṛśān śata-janmabhiḥ.
यर्ह्यम्बुजाक्षनलभेय भवत्प्रसादम्
prasadam jahyām
जह्यामसून् व्रतकृशान् शतजन्मभिः स्यात्
श्रुत्वा गुणान् भुवनसुन्दरशृण्वतां ते निर्विश्य कर्णविवरैर्हरतोऽङ्गतापम्.
श्रुत्वा
श्रुत्वा
गुणान् भुवनसुन्दरशृण्वतां ते निर्विश्य कर्णविवरैर्हरतोऽङ्गतापम्
रूपं दृशां दृशिमतामखिलार्थलाभम् त्वय्यच्युता विशति चेत्तमपत्रपं मे.
रूपं दृशां दृशिमताम् अखिलार्धलाभम् त्वय्याच्युता विशति चित्तम् अपत्रपं मे
Okay, good. So I don't know next time when we will get this opportunity to sing Rukmini prayers again, but it was good since last 3 to 4 weeks. We have been reciting Rukmini prayers every day. It feels so good. So those of you who have not memorized the shlokas, you try to memorize. If not all the 7 shlokas, at least one. Start with the first one, the most important, Shrutva Gunan. So in the first shloka, Rukmini Devi says, Shrutva Gunan Bhuvana Sundara Shrinvatam Te. So she talks about Rupam and then the qualities. Right? So you look at the text of the first line and tell me some striking point there. Shrutva, let me share the screen for everybody. Yeah. So look at the first line very carefully and tell me one striking point here. Shrutva Gunan Bhuvana Sundara Shrinvatamte.
striking point means
Uh,
I mean it is
striking
very
point means
I mean it is very important
Which
yeah,
eye-catching.
important thing.
maybe gunan
Bhuvanasundara.
gunan
Shrutva.
Yeah, we discussed about gunas and rupam.
Shrutva.
We heard about Krishna.
I think Prabhuji last time you said that Shrutva, the very first word that strikes Krishna, that this is a love letter.
Yeah, that's good. That's good. But something that we have not discussed.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, what you said is very, very good. As soon as Krishna looked at this letter, he saw the first word Shrutva. He understood that it's a love letter.
Who are the other people?
We write Namo Pankajanaabhaya, Namo Pankajamaline. We start with obeisances, right? But here is somebody who is writing a letter without any obeisances. And that too, the letter says, I have heard about you. So it's definitely love letter.
Was there anyone apart from Rukmini Devi who has written, Prabhuji?
No?
He might have got many letters.
Krishna must have gotten many letters, right? Yeah. Even Poundraka wrote a letter to Krishna saying that you are not the actual Krishna. I am the actual Krishna, the Supreme. You better quit your position. Don't claim that you are Supreme. You better surrender to me. So Poundraka, who is the associate of Shishupala, he wrote a letter to Krishna.
Prabhuji, she is putting guna in before beauty, Prabhuji.
Very good, very good. I know
Yeah.
Sri Vidya will answer all tough questions. Always. Not just today, but always.
I will be thinking how you will think, Prabhuji, because you are teachers.
Very good, very good. Everybody give a big round of applause to her.
Thank you, Prabhuji.
Yeah. So you can show that on the Zoom screen also. If you're not able to unmute and clap, show that on your Zoom screen. Yeah. Send all balloons and, yeah, love symbols to her. Yeah. Good. Very good. Yeah. So she's calling out guna first and then rupam. So one of the acharyas in Sri Vaishnava Sampradaya, one of the acharyas, once somebody asked, a disciple asked the guru, saying that, dear Guru Maharaj, I think Lord Rama's beauty is his opulence. Is my understanding correct, Guru Maharaj? The disciple asks. Then the Guru says, no, it is Lord Rama's qualities that eclipse his beauty. Now, what to speak of Krishna's qualities? Lord Rama is also full of all the qualities, but Krishna had all the 64 skills, and he's Purna Avatara. He has all the qualities in full, 100%. So Krishna's qualities eclipse his beauty. The beauty comes from his qualities. Just like there is a shloka in Srimad Bhagavatam, Bhushana Bhushana Angam. The qualities of Krishna are ornaments to him. The qualities of Krishna are the actual ornaments, and any other ornament, external ornament, if you put on Krishna's body to decorate, Krishna's body becomes an ornament to those ornaments. Krishna's body becomes a decoration to the external ornaments. But here, Krishna's qualities are his ornaments, which give the actual beauty. Okay. Okay. So with that, let's jump on to the last shloka of Rukmini prayers. yasyāṅghri-paṅkaja-rajaḥ-snapanaṁ mahānto vāñchanty umā-patir ivātma-tamo pahatyai.
yasyāṅghri-paṅkaja-rajaḥ
yasyāṅghri-paṅkaja-rajaḥ-snapanaṁ mahānto
vāñchanty
vāñchanty
umā-patir
umā-patir ivātma-tamo pahatyai.
yarhy ambujā-akṣa labheya bhavat-prasādaṁ jahyām asūn vrata-kṛśān shatajan syāt.
ambujākṣa labheya bhavat-prasādaṁ
jahyām
jahyām
asūn
asūn
vrata-kṛśān
vrata-kṛśān
śata-janmabhiḥ.
Yeah. Okay. So a quick recap of all the shlokas starting from first shloka. So the first one, Shrutva Gunan Bhuvana Sundara. So here Rukmini Devi glorifies Krishna's Rupam, and she says that Rupam Drisham Drishimatam Akhilartha Labam. So what does this line mean? Let's check our memory. We discussed almost a month back, right? Rupam Drisham Drishimatam Akhilartha Labam. I hope you all,
Yeah.
maintain the standards of this class.
Yeah.
And
By
So here she is mentioning that what is the use of eyes if they are not, if your rupam is not seen?
No,
by
not exactly that.
by seeing Krishna, it fulfills all our material desires.
Yeah, that is the second part. That's the second part. But whatever the first part, Akhilarthalabham, by Krishna's darshan will fulfill all the desires of our life. But whatever the first part, Rupam, Drisham, Drishimatam. Okay, so here Rupam, Drisham, Drishimatam means those who have eyes to see. Drishimatam. Drishimatam means those who have eyes to see. And if they see Drisham, if they see the beautiful Rupam of Krishna, that is Akhilarthalabham. That fulfills all the desires in life. Now, what does that mean? Those who have eyes to see. Everybody has eyes to see, but it is not the here Rukmini Devi is not our acharyas when they write like this. In other literature also, in other shlokas, kirtans, bhajans, other shlokas, if you see like something like this, those who have eyes to see, if they see Krishna, if you see something like this, that means it is not referring to the charma chakshu, it is referring to the jnana chakshu. We can only see Krishna through jnana chakshu, through the lens of scriptures. That's why people like Duryodhana, Shishupala, they could not see Krishna with their charma chakshu. Even though Krishna was present in front of them, they could not recognize, they could not acknowledge him as the supreme. So Drishimatam, Rupam Drisham, Drishimatam. That's why, Vibhishana, even though he was born in a demoniac family, a brother of Ravanasura, but he has the eyes to see Supreme Lord. Drishimatam. Rupam Drisham Drishimatam Akhilarthalabham. And also in Sudama Leela, when Sushila implores Sudama to go to Dwaraka and see Krishna, she gives a lot of reasons. And then finally, Sudama thinks, maybe it is good for me to go to Krishna so that I can get his darshan. And that is the best thing. That is the highest benefit. Ayam hi paramo labha uttama shloka darshanam.
Prabhuji, Prahlad Maharaj kuda we can see he from his
Yeah, we can say Prahlad also. Yeah.
And
Prahlad
one,
also born in demoniac family.
yeah, and one quick question regarding first sentence of first shloka, Prabhuji, is like a guna you said, right? So
Yeah.
guna will come from the kula, Prabhuji, or with the individual identity it will come?
No, guna has nothing to do with kula.
Kula, okay.
No, they're separate.
They are separate. So
Yeah.
it's like based on their karmas or based on their nature, it will be there, right? Prabhuji, quality will be there? Guna?
Yeah, guna in this life is based on the samskaras from the past life.
Okay.
Yeah, not exactly karma, but samskaras from past life.
Past life. Okay.
Yeah, samskaras, the vasanas, impressions.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Thank you, Prabhuji.
Yeah. Okay. So let's say, for example, in this life, somebody like me, who have interest for music, I have great interest for music, but I cannot sing. So whenever I see some singers, they sing beautifully in the temple. It's a feast to my ears. I always try to attend those programs. So these vasanas will help me in the next life to become a singer.
So desires are the vasanas only, na Prabhuji? Desires, whatever the desires are
Yeah,
there.
desires and also what we are exposed to, what we are explaining.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you, Prabhuji.
Yeah. Okay.
Prabhuji, also, like we have to follow sattvic life, like eat sattvic food and all. That will also contribute to guna, right, Prabhuji?
Yes, you are what you eat. You are what you eat.
And our association with devotees.
Yes. Yeah. So association and all, association, the food that we eat in this life, they can help us undo some of the vasanas from previous life. If we are carrying some negative impressions, negative vasanas from previous life, the good association, sattvic food and all will help us undo those negative vasanas from past life. But whatever the way we behave in this life, uh, the qualities that we have, that we exhibit in this life, they're mostly from past life, impressions from past life. That's why they say even a devotee, after practicing for 20-25 years, you'll not see their nature changing much. Their personality doesn't change much. The way they respond to things, it doesn't change much. It's because of the impressions from past life.
But when we do good deeds in this life, then slowly it will change, and next life it will be better. So,
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. So we were discussing, Sudama Leela, Ayam hi paramo labha uttama shloka darshanam. So this is a very nice shloka. Next time, whenever you decide to go to temple, when you're starting from your home, you sit in the car, you recite this line in your mind. I'm going to the temple to take darshan of the Lord. Ayam hi paramo labho uttama shloka darshanam. Just tell this line, in your mind. Or when you have your family in the car, just speak out this shloka aloud so that everybody hears and you all can sing together. Ayam hi paramo labho uttama shloka darshanam. Uttama shloka is the name of Krishna, one of the names of Krishna. So taking darshan of Krishna is my highest benefit. Just like how Rukmini Devi is saying here. Rupam drusham drushimatam akilartha labam. Okay? So now let's not spend more time on this because we need to finish 7th shloka today. Okay, next one. Katva Mukunda Mahati Kulashila Rupa. So here Rukmini Devi glorifies Krishna's various other qualifications. The Mahati Kula, Shila, Rupa, Vidya, Vayo, Dravina, Damabi. And Rukmini Devi says, "O Krishna, you are equal to yourself. In all these things, you are equal to yourself. That's why I am accepting you as my husband. Dhira Patim Kulavati." No. She's saying that because you have all these great qualities, which lady will not want to get married to you? Any lady who is born in aristocratic family, Dhira Patim Kulavati. Kulavati means one who is born in a great kula. Any girl who is born in a great kula would definitely want to get married to you. Next, third shloka. Tanme bhavan vrata patirangajaya. That's why, because of all these reasons, I have taken a vow, vrata. Tanme bhavan kalu vrata. I have taken a vow to act, to obtain you as my husband. And atmarpita, I am surrendering to you. Oh Vibho, I am surrendering to you. Krishna, Rukmini Devi is calling Krishna very, very dearly, with a nice name, Vibho. Oh Vibho. Just like, some wives, they call husbands Chinna, Kanna, Chintu, Honey. Like that, Rukmini Devi is calling Krishna as Vibho. Hey Vibho. Videhi. Videhi means accept. Please accept me. I'm surrendering to you. Please accept me. And you come swiftly. You come very swiftly before Shishupala touches me. Yesterday we discussed the acronym for Rukmini, right? U for urgency. So here Rukmini Devi is expressing urgency. Arat. Mavira bhagam abhimarshatu chaidya arat. Arat means swiftly, very quickly. You come very quickly and take me. Next, Purteshta datta niyamam vratadeva vipra. So here Rukmini Devi is saying that if at all I have performed pious activities in the past many lifetimes, let the benefit of those pious activities manifest now and help me obtain you as my husband. And I'm worshipping you. So you please come and, O son of, or O elder brother of Gada, son of Vasudeva and Devaki, please come and do Panigrahanam with me. And here we discussed beautiful philosophical points, Karavalambam, Padavalambam, shlokas from different scriptures, Mukundamala Stotra, Lakshmi Narsimha Karavalamba Stotra by Adi Shankaracharya, and Chaitanya Chandramrita, what Prabhupada Saraswati has written, and Raskan, the Hindu Muslim poet, he also spoke something about Karavalambam. Okay. Next, Shobhavini tvamajito dvahane vidarbhan gupta sametya pratana patibhi paritaha nirmatya chaidya magadendra balam prasahya mam rakshasena vidhino dvahavirya shulkam. So here Rukmini Devi is expressing the plan. She is revealing the plan, how to come and kidnap. So while when she is writing a letter to Krishna, she knows that Krishna is the supreme. She is all capable. He is Ajita. Krishna is Ajita, unconquerable. There should not be any problem for Krishna to come and take Rukmini Devi away very easily. While she has complete dependency on Krishna, while she has complete faith on Krishna, still she is giving a plan to Krishna. This is how you do it. This is how you do it. So this tells us that in our life, to progress in spiritual life, we need two things. One is dependency on Krishna. Second one is our planning, our effort, the way how we plan our devotional service. On a day-to-day basis, how we plan our devotional service. Like every day we are meeting at this time to read Srimad Bhagavatam. And during the day, all of you're all doing so many other devotional services. So while we are doing that, we are completely dependent on Krishna. So dependency on Krishna and proper planning. These two things will help us progress in spiritual life. Next, Antappurantarachari. So this is the continuation of previous shloka. Rukmini Devi is revealing more details about the plan. Okay, she says, tomorrow I'm going to Girija temple to perform puja as per the family tradition. So that time it is easy for you to come and kidnap without causing much disturbance to the family members and without having to kill many soldiers. So by the way, Rukmini Devi writes this letter one day before marriage. That day, that evening when she was going to go to Girija temple to perform puja, that morning she writes this letter. Just one day before the marriage. So that's the urgency. That's the urgency that Rukmini Devi expressed in the second shloka, second or third shloka. Mavira bhagam abhimarshadu chaidya arat. So come swiftly. Because there's not much time, right? There's only one day left. Okay, now the last one. So let me open Veda base and we will look at the word for word meaning. Is Veda base down? I'm not able to open. Can you all try?
It is loading, Prabhu.
Okay. Oh yeah, now I'm able to open. First it said gateway error or something. Okay, so we recited the shloka, right? Did we or not? Not yet.
Not yet, Prabhu.
yasyāṅghri-paṅkaja-rajaḥ-snapanaṁ mahānto vāñchanty umā-patir ivātma-tamo pahatyai.
yasyāṅghri-paṅkaja-rajaḥ-snapanaṁ
स्वपनं
mahānto
महन्तो
vāñchanty
वाञ्छन्तो
umā-patir-vātma-tamo
मतिर्वात्मतपोपहत्यै
pahatyai.
yarhy ambujā-akṣa labheya bhavat-prasādaṁ jahyām asūn vrata-kṛśān shatajanmabhiḥ syāt.
yarhambuja-akṣa-nalabheya
भवत्प्रसादं
yahyām
जह्यां
ambuja-akṣa
शतजन्मभिः
शतजन्मभिः
स्यात्
स्यात्.
Yasya, whose, aṅghri, of the feet, paṅkaja, lotus, raja, with the dust, snapanam, bathing, mahānta, great souls, vāñchanty, hanker after, umā-patir, Lord Shiva, husband of Goddess Umā, iva, just as, atma, their own, tama, of the ignorance, āpahatyai, to vanquish, yarhy, when, ambujākṣa, O lotus-eyed one, labheya, I cannot obtain, bhavat, your, prasadam, mercy, jahyām, I should give up, asūn, my life heirs, vrata, by austere penances, kṛśān, weekend, shata, hundreds, janmabhi, after lifetimes, syāt, it may be. So when we are reading this shloka, right, shata-janmabhiḥ syāt. So it is easy to mistake this word shata as 100, 100. But no, this means hundreds, not just 100, but hundreds, hundreds of lifetimes. O lotus-eyed one, great souls like Lord Shiva hanker to bathe in the dust of your lotus feet and thereby destroy their ignorance. If I cannot obtain your mercy, I shall simply give up my vital force, which will have become weak from the severe penances I will perform. Then, after hundreds of lifetimes of endeavor, I may obtain your mercy. Purport. The divine Rukmini's extraordinary dedication to Sri Krishna is possible only on the spiritual platform, not in the fragile world of mundane affection. Okay, so here Rukmini Devi is saying that personalities like Lord Shiva, personalities like Lord Shiva, they hanker to bathe in the dust of your lotus feet and thereby destroy their ignorance. If I cannot obtain your mercy, I shall simply give up my vital force. So she's saying that when great personalities like Lord Shiva are hankering to get your mercy by bathing in the dust of your lotus feet in Vrindavan, the Raja, Raja means dust, the holy dust of Vrindavan, holy dust of Krishna or holy dust of devotees. Not only Lord Shiva, even Krishna himself likes to be bathed in the Vraj. When Yashoda Mai, when Krishna was very little, when Yashoda Mai used to decorate Krishna in the morning, so first she would wake him up, and then she would give him a nice bath, and then put some sandal powder or sandal paste on his body, and then some creams maybe, and nice dress and all different ornaments. And then she used to put the dishti chukka, right? The nazar tika. And then when she puts nazar tika, and after that she does something else. She would put earrings on Krishna's ears, and then she comes to the face again, and she forgets whether she has put nazar tika or not, because Krishna's color is black, Krishna's face is black, and the nazar tika is also black. So she does not remember whether she has really put nazar tika or not. So she puts one more, and then after a few minutes she puts one more. Like that, Krishna's face is full of multiple nazar tikas. So like that, Rukmini, Yashoda Mai decorates Krishna, and Krishna will go out into the streets to play with his friends. And what would Krishna do? He will remove all the decoration, the earrings, the feather, peacock feather, the clothes, everything. He will remove everything and nicely put Vrajraj on his body, cow dung, cow urine, everything. And he plays with his friends till evening, and then she comes back. Okay, one second. I'm getting a phone call from my relative from East Coast. It's 12:30 for them. Okay, one second. Let me see if there is some emergency. Okay, so yeah, there was no emergency. It was a good news. Okay, so he comes back home. Krishna comes back home with all that nice avatara. And then Yashodamai looks at Krishna, and then she gets angry. Hey Kana, what have you done? I spent so much of time decorating you for an hour or so, and then you went out in the streets and you came inside like a pig. And then Krishna says, yes, mother, you are right. I'm a pig. I was a pig. In my previous life, I was a pig. Krishna was talking about Varaha avatar. So not only Rukmini Devi, not only all the devotees, not only Lord Shiva, Krishna himself likes to be bathed in the Vraj-raj.
Prabhuji, one quick question.
Yeah.
Like any special why Rukmini has mentioned Lord Shiva instead of she would have mentioned Vishnu also, right? Prabhuji, any specific thing like a specific reason for that, Prabhuji?
No, Vishnu. Can you imagine Vishnu bathing in dust?
Okay.
Vishnu is
Mm-hmm.
in Vaikuntha. He
Okay.
is always in royal attire with kiritam, Shankha Chakra, Gada Padma, sa Shankha Chakram, sa Kirita Kundalam, sa Pita Vastram, Sarasiru Hekshanam. Now we
Okay.
cannot imagine that Vishnu coming and taking bath in Vraj-raj. No.
Mm-hmm. Okay, Prabhuji, thank you.
Yeah. But whereas Lord Shiva, he is he's a Vaishnava. He's the greatest Vaishnava. Vaishnavanam Yata Shambho. He's the greatest Vaishnava. And anyway, Lord Shiva is used to applying ashes on his body. He's a simple person. Lord Shiva, we can imagine bathing in Raj.
Prabhuji, there's a question here.
Mhm.
This Shiva is actually the material Shiva she's talking about?
No.
The spiritual Shiva?
Yeah.
So even spiritual Shiva is bathing under the feet of Lord Krishna?
Yeah, because see, the Leela that Krishna performed in Bhuloka Vrindavana, it's a Nitya Leela in Goloka Vrindavana. So the Gopeshwar Mahadev, who is the Dwarapalaka in Bhuloka Vrindavana, if you go to Vrindavan, right, in near Delhi, so there Gopeshwar Mahadev is the Dwarapalaka who is guarding Vrindavan Dham. And there, Gopeshwar Mahadev would love to bathe in the Vraj-raj. And then in the spiritual world, in Goloka Vrindavana, Lord Shiva, the supreme, I mean uh, the Lord Shiva in the spiritual world, Sadashiva. The Sadashiva, he would love to bathe in the Vraj-raj of spiritual world, Goloka Vrindavana.
Okay, got it.
Nitya Leela. It's a Nitya Leela. Whatever that Krishna performed in Bhuloka Vrindavana, it happens in Goloka Vrindavana every day, eternally.
Got it.
Yeah. Okay. So not only just wanting to bathe in Vraj-raj, Krishna tells in Srimad Bhagavatam, there is a shloka. Krishna says, Nirapeksham munim shantam nirvairam samadarshanam anuvrajam yaham nityam puvya ityangi renubihi. Puvya ityangi renubihi. So Krishna says, with the dust of my devotees' lotus feet, I desire to purify the material worlds which are situated within me. Thus, I always follow the footsteps of my pure devotees who are free from all personal desire, wrapped in thought of my pastimes, peaceful, without any feelings of enmity, and equal disposition everywhere. Basically, Krishna is saying that I like to follow the footsteps of my devotees and I like to take their lotus dust. Now, we are all aspiring for that, right? We are all aspiring for Padavalambam of Krishna, to take shelter of his lotus feet. Whereas here, Krishna himself is telling in Srimad Bhagavatam, Canto 11, Krishna is telling, with the dust of my devotees' lotus feet, I desire to purify the material worlds. Now, Krishna can purify the material worlds with one desire. He doesn't have to do anything. With one desire, he can just purify the entire material world. But here Krishna is saying, The method to purify the material world is the dust of the lotus feet of his devotees. Puya yasyāṅghri-paṅkaja-rajaḥ-snapanaṁ. Renubihi means the dust. So the dust of lotus feet of Krishna and the devotees is very potent. So that's what Rukmini Devi is saying here. yasyāṅghri-paṅkaja-rajaḥ-snapanaṁ mahānto vāñchanty umā-patir ivātma-tamo pahatyai yarhy ambujā-akṣa labheya bhavat-prasādaṁ jahyām asūn vrata-kṛśān shatajanmabhiḥ syāt. Now this last line is very important. Now first she has talked about the highest goal that is to be achieved. What is the highest goal? The highest goal is to take bath in the dust of the lotus feet of Krishna. That's the highest goal. And she gave an example of umā-patir, Lord Shiva. Just like how Lord Shiva aspires earnestly, very eagerly to take bath in your lotus feet, Raj. I am also aspiring to take bath in the dust of your lotus feet. But if I am not able to get that in this lifetime, I will die. I will give away my life here, and I will wait for you hundreds of lifetimes. Not just one lifetime, but I will wait for you hundreds of lifetimes. Now this is similar to what we discussed yesterday also, right? Yesterday, what was the point in that shloka? Like no other option. Yeah, Rukmini, the alphabet Rukmini, when we were talking about the acronym for Rukmini, N for no other option. N for not having another option. Tattvadanyam na jane. Kulshekar Alvar says in Mukundamala Stotra, Tattvadanyam na jane. O Krishna, O Mukunda, I know no one other than you. I know no one other than you. Tattvadanyam na jane. Not having any other option. That means one-pointed attention. Vyavasayatmika buddhi. She is determined. That's what she said in the beginning also. Second shloka or third shloka? Third shloka. Tanme bhavan kaluvrita patiranga jahyām. Anga is the name of Krishna. O Krishna, O Anga, I have taken a vow, vrata. I have taken a vow to accept you as my husband, to obtain you as my husband. And I am surrendering to you, you please accept me. So this is the Sharanagati that Krishna talks about in 18th chapter of Bhagavad Gita. Sarva dharman parityajya mamekam sharanam vraja. You abandon all varieties of religion and just surrender unto me. And Rukmini Devi, when she is saying that, I aspire to take bath in your lotus feet, the dust of your lotus feet. But if I cannot do that, if I cannot obtain you, I will wait for you hundreds of lifetimes. Now this is the mood of Chataka bird in this material world. Chataka bird is an imaginary bird described by poets. Poets of many sampradayas, poets of many literatures use this imaginary bird, Chataka bird, in their literatures. Right from Kalidas, if Kalidas has to describe something material, it doesn't have to be related to spiritual or not related to God, but even Kalidas uses this upama, alankara of Chataka bird to describe something materially. And various acharyas also have used this. Rupa Goswami used this metaphor or upama. So we discussed about Chataka bird in one of the classes, but let's discuss again. So this Chataka bird is an imaginary bird, mostly used to describe in the discussions of in philosophical discussions, in religious, spiritual discussions. So Chataka bird, the specialty of Chataka bird is it does not drink water from anywhere other than the first drop from the rain cloud that happens in a special star constellation called Swati Nakshatra. So on a particular day when the star constellation forms Swati Nakshatra, on that day if a rain cloud drops the first drop of the water, that is what the Chataka bird will take. The Chataka bird will not drink from anywhere else. Even if you throw the Chataka bird in Ganga river, Ganga water is very pure. Still, Chataka bird will not drink water from Ganga. Chataka bird not only avoid drinking water from Ganga, but Chataka bird will be ready to die. Chataka bird will just stand in that water with its beak pointing upwards towards the rain cloud, waiting for the rain cloud to drop the first drops of rain water. And while the Chataka bird is putting her head upward towards the rain cloud and waiting, sometimes the Chataka bird may die also. If the rain cloud does not shower water in time, the rain cloud may die. Now, when the Chataka bird is praying, is looking at the rain cloud and praying for the rain water, the rain cloud has three options. What are those three options? First one is the rain cloud may hear the prayer of Chataka bird and move on, because the clouds are moving, right? Always moving. They're not stationary. They're not fixed in one position. They're always moving. So even after hearing the prayer, the rain cloud may keep on moving. That's the first option, what the rain cloud can do. The second option the rain cloud can do is shower the rain so that the Chataka bird can drink that water. Now the third option the rain cloud has is to send a thunderbolt onto the Chataka bird. Thunderbolt represents punishment. So now if we apply this analogy to our life, if the jiva, if a person is compared to the Chataka bird and only worshipping Supreme Personality of Godhead, Krishna or Rama or Vishnu, and not having any other option, no demigod worship, no devata worship, no other worship, but only the worship of Devadideva, Sri Krishna. Now Devadideva Sri Krishna is the rain cloud, Ganesham. He is the Ganesham. Now Krishna has three options. We are the Chataka bird and Krishna is the rain cloud. Krishna has three options. Krishna can hear our prayer and he can ignore, he can move on. Second option, Krishna can shower his mercy. Third option is Krishna can send us a thunderbolt, which is a punishment. Sometimes when we are doing devotional service very sincerely also, we will encounter some problems. They are like thunderbolts, and we get bewildered. What's happening? I'm practicing spirituality very sincerely. I'm trying to, achieve perfection. I'm trying to progress in my life, spiritual life, and achieve perfection. I'm chanting 16 rounds. I'm, reading Srimad Bhagavatam, hearing Srimad Bhagavatam, doing so many services. But all of a sudden, there is a health problem, or there is a financial problem, there's a loss of money, or somebody insults you very badly. There is a family problem with children, something or the other. So that is like a thunderbolt that Krishna sends us into our life. So Krishna is free. He is his Swarat. He is independent. He can do anything that he likes. Just because we are praying and we are asking for something, Krishna is not obliged to fulfill that. I mean, of course, he will fulfill because he is Bhakta Vatsala. He is very affectionate to his devotees. He will, but when we are praying, we have to pray in this mode. Krishna will definitely reciprocate in accordance with whatever we are doing. Krishna will definitely reciprocate. But when we are praying, our prayer should be like this. Our mood should be like this. I do not want anyone other than Krishna. And even after praying to Krishna sincerely, Krishna has the freedom to ignore me or to shower mercy upon me. Or if he desires, he may even send a punishment my way.
Question, Prabhuji.
Yeah.
I understood the analogy very well. Is
Yeah.
there any specific analogy for the Swati Nakshatra there?
Okay, just like how Jataka bird is waiting for that auspicious time, Swati Nakshatra, constellation. So you're asking what is the significance of Swati Nakshatra, right?
Right. Is there anything that is specific to, or we can have? So two things I'm asking. First is just what is there any specific short question to what is Swati Nakshatra, any specification for that? And in another way, I'm asking the analogy, like if that is significant to our prayer, any specific timing or something like that.
No, to pray to Krishna, there is no specific time. You can pray in the morning, afternoon, evening. Throughout the day, we have to be in the prayerful mode. Throughout the day, we have to be in the prayerful mode. So you can pray to Krishna when you are on the bed. You can pray to Krishna when you are sitting in the chair. You can pray to Krishna when you are driving, when you are in the temple, when you are cooking, when you are in the office. Always. Satatam kirtayanto mam. We can glorify Krishna all the time. So there's no specific time. The Swati Nakshatra, the star constellation. So there is no specific thing in devotee's life like Swati Nakshatra, but the analogy of Chataka bird waiting for that star constellation Swati Nakshatra indicates that the determination of Chataka bird. See, the rain clouds appear all the time, right? If not all the time, at least 3 to 4 months in a year, they appear, right? But Chataka bird is very selective, choosy, very particular about this particular occasion. Maybe there is a specific reason, Under the star constellation of Swati Nakshatra, the rain clouds may shower special water. I don't know. I can research, but that indicates how determined Chataka bird is to get the best of everything, to get the best of the best.
Yes, Prabhuji.
Not just the best, but best of the best. So Krishna, obtaining Krishna is the best thing, or obtaining rainwater is the best thing for Chataka bird. But obtaining that rainwater in Swati Nakshatra is better than the best. So that's what we need to ask for. So, so Rupa Goswami, he says in his book called Stava Mala. Stava means stuti, stava, stuti, glorification. Mala is a series. It's a garland, garland of poems, garland of shlokas, or garland of glorifications. Okay, he says, "Virachaya mai dandam dina bando dayamba gatiriha na bhavat kachi danya mamasti nipatatu shatakoti nirmalam va nivambas tadapi kila payodha stuyate chatakena." Stuyate chatakena. So let me share this screen and we all can recite this shloka together. This is the one written by Rupa Goswami in Stavamala. So I'll recite one line, you can repeat after that. Virachaya mai dandam dina bando dayamva
Virachaya mai danda
दीनबन्धोदयं वा
gatiriha na bhavatta kachi danya mamasti
Gatiriha
गतिर्भवताः काचिदन्य मम अस्ति
nipatatu shatakotir nirmalam va navambhas
Nipatatu Shatakoti
निर्मलाम्बनवम्बस्
tadapi kila payoda stuyate chatakena.
तदपि किल
Okay. So Shesha Bhavani, you want to read the translation?
Sure, Prabhuji. O Lord of the poor, do what you like with me. Give me either mercy or punishment. But in this world, I have none to look to except your lordship. The Chataka bird always prays for the cloud, regardless of whether it showers rains or throws a thunderbolt.
Thunderbolt. Yep. Okay. So, and similarly, Kalidas, in one of his poetry, he writes this. Re re chataka savadana manasa mitram kshanam shruyata ambodha bahavo vasanti gagane sarvopi naitadrusha kechid vrishitibhi nardayanti dharini garjanti kechid vritta yam yam pashyasi tasya purato ma bruhi deenam vacha. So here Kalidas says this one. Someone else. Ankita, you want to read this?
Yes, Prabhuji. Oh, my friend Chatak bird, listen carefully what I say to you. Many types of clouds roam in the sky, but their characteristics are different. Only a few among them drench the earth with the precious water they carry, whereas the remaining ones roam here and there and simply make rumbling sound. Therefore, you should not beg for water from every cloud you see on the sky.
Yeah. So maybe this explains, this gives an answer to your question. So as we discussed, right, there'll be many clouds during the monsoon season of 3 to 4 months. We'll see many clouds, but not every cloud showers rain. And maybe Swati Nakshatra, the alignment of planets and stars that day makes the clouds shower more rain. We can research further and figure out the significance of Swati Nakshatra and what is the connection with rain. But as Kalidas is writing here, O Chataka, O my friend, you should not beg for water from every cloud you see in the sky. So just like the philosophical point that we need to learn from this is, we should not beg for material benefits from different demigods. You go to Ganesha temple, you ask for some, oh Maruti, please give me a Maruti. Or a Hanuman temple, right? Yeah, Hanuman has a name as Maruti. So you go to Hanuman temple, Maruti, you pray to Maruti and ask for a Maruti car. Oh Maruti, please give me a Maruti. Yeah? So you go to Ganesha temple and you ask for something. So that's the philosophical point we can learn from this. We should not beg for material benefits from every devata, but we should only aim for that rainwater from that rain cloud in Swati Nakshatra. That is
I have
the
a
mercy of
question.
Supreme Lord.
I have a question, Prabhuji, again. Sorry.
Yeah.
If we have done those mistakes, like just now what you said, going to Ganesha temple and asking whatever, like what do we do, like if we have done those mistakes?
I mean, whatever we have done so
Does
far,
it bind us to the?
no, whatever we have done so far, you can ignore those. But from now on, what you are going to do from now on, focus on that. From now on also, you can still go to Ganesha temple. There's nothing wrong. You can have Ganesha deity in your altar. But the mood of worship to Ganesha is, oh Ganesha, please remove all the obstacles on my spiritual path. That should be our mood. Because Ganesha is known as Vigna Vinashaka, right? One who removes obstacles in life. Now, we are not talking about removing obstacles in material life. I'm going to attend an interview. You please remove the obstacles on my path. That's not our prayer. Our prayer is, oh Ganesha, please remove the obstacles in my spiritual path. With that mood, we can go to Ganesha temple. We can have Ganesha deity in our altar. Yeah.
Indirectly, actually, it happened to me the way which you are saying. I did not pray like that, but it happened to me like that. So it directly, automatically directed me to the Krishna Bhakti and all.
Yeah, yeah,
So Ganesha automatically sent me there.
yeah. Yeah, sometimes, even though we don't ask, but the Devatas and Krishna, they know what we want. So even though we don't ask, they'll give. So now when Rukmini Devi is is praying like this, right? I don't want anyone other than you, and if you don't come, I will die. Just like how the Chataka bird, if the rain cloud does not shower any rain, Chataka bird will die. Just like that, Rukmini Devi is ready to die and wait hundreds of lifetimes to obtain Krishna. Now here, when somebody is praying like this, let's say a jiva prays to Krishna like this. Krishna, I want your lotus feet. I want to obtain the shelter at your lotus feet. If I don't get that, I'm ready to die. And I'm ready to wait thousands of lifetimes. If somebody prays to Krishna like this, we may get a question. Will Krishna come just for one person? Will Krishna come just for one person? If there are group of people, if there are 1,000 devotees in Seattle temple, maybe Krishna will come, Radha Nilamada will come. But if only one person is praying, will Krishna come? we may get that question. When I am praying, will Krishna come for me? I'm so insignificant, I'm nobody. Will Krishna come for me? Yes, Krishna will come. Even to reciprocate to even one individual, Krishna will come. There are many examples in many sampradayas, examples of many devotees, how they got the reciprocation from Krishna. The famous example that I can think of is Kanakadas, story of Kanakadas. Does anyone know the story of Kanakadas? Shiva, you know?
Yes, Prabhuji.
Yeah, from Udupi, right?
I heard from Nitai Sevni Mataji.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. So this Kanakadas is a great devotee of Krishna in Udupi. Kanakadas used to live in Udupi. But Kanakadas belongs to Shudra family. So the pujaris, temple pujaris, they would not let him go inside the temple to take darshan. And Kanakadas is a good singer. He used to sing nice kirtans to glorify the Lord. So every day he used to do that, and he used to stand outside of the temple hall. On the side of the temple hall, there is a window. On the side of the, on the right side of the deity, there is a window, and Kanakadas used to stand outside that window. So he was getting some partial darshan of Krishna from the side angle. So after he did that for many days like that. Every day he used to go there, stand there and sing kirtans. After a few days, the deity of Krishna turned around to give darshan to Kanakadas. The deity turned just for one person. And from that day onwards, everybody has to take darshan from that side of the window or from that side of that Garbhagudi instead of taking darshan from the front side of the temple. So like this, there are many examples, not in the Puranas, not in the Satya Yuga or Treta Yuga or Dwapara Yuga, but even in Kali Yuga, in the recent times, in the modern times, there are many live examples where Krishna reciprocated to his devotees.
I have seen that temple, Prabhuji, Udupi Krishna.
Oh, you went to Udupi temple? Okay, good.
Prabhuji, God has given blessing to me to see there.
Very
I
good.
studied in Manipal, so that time I had been there.
Oh, nice to know that.
Recently also went.
Okay.
But I knew the whole story except I forgot the name. When you asked who's correct, that I did not know. But I know
Yeah.
the whole story.
Yeah, Kanakadas.
I also went when I was in school, Prabhuji, but I never knew that story. I was wondering why we have to see it through the small window.
Yeah.
Now I got the answer.
Yeah. So now when the temple pujaris did not let Kanakadas enter the temple, he did not say that, okay, if you are not allowing me here, I'll go to Shiva's temple or I'll go to Ganesha temple, I'll go to some other temple. No, just like Chataka bird, he was waiting. Every day he was standing there singing for the Lord. And he was not even expecting the Lord to turn around and give darshan. He was not even praying for that. Chataka bird at least prays to the rain cloud, oh rain cloud, please shower rain on me. But Kanakadas did not even pray for anything. Did not even aspire to have darshan of the Lord. His goal was simply to sing kirtans. And the Lord was pleased, turned around, gave darshan to Kanakadas. Tattvadanyam na jane. I know no one other than you. If we worship Krishna with that mode, Krishna will definitely reciprocate. Whether we have a material desire or no desire, akama sarva kamo va moksha kama udaradi. Tivrena bhakti yogena yajeta Tivrena bhakti yogena yajeta. I forgot the last line. So here it is mentioned akama. That means no desire. Even if one does not have any desire. Sarva kama. If one has all material desires. Moksha kama. If one has a desire for liberation. Akama sarva kamo va moksha kama udharadi. With your intelligence, dhimati means intelligence. With your intelligence, worship that Supreme. Tivrena bhakti yogena. Tivrena bhakti yogena yajeta. Yajeta means worship. With the intensity of your bhakti, you worship the Supreme. Doesn't matter whether you have material desires or no material desires. Our goal should be, our mood should be, Tattvadanyam najane. I know no one other than you. If I want a job, only Krishna. If I want bhakti, only Krishna. If I want bhakti with some mixed fruitive desires, Krishna. If I want unalloyed devotion, Shuddha bhakti, not mixed with anything, Krishna. Pray to Krishna. So for everything, you pray to Krishna. That should be our mood. So I think we can pause here. If anybody has any quick question, comment, reflection.
Prabhuji, the last sloka, like I think Rukmini did not say I will give up the life right away. It's like she is mentioning I will do vrata, thereby I might leave my vital force, and then I will also wait for many years.
Yeah,
That
not
kind,
right away, not right away.
not
But
right away.
yeah, so
Yeah,
she'll wait for Krishna, and if Krishna does not come after many,
yeah,
many, many days, she's saying that naturally she will die.
naturally, yeah.
Naturally.
The reason I wanted to reiterate that is like the modern people who are not showing up patience because they are not getting something they desire for,
Yeah,
and they think in a bad way.
yeah,
So here it's giving a hint that you should have that patience, and then the person to whom we are the teenagers or whoever is aspiring for, they should have these qualities at least to be eligible for that desire. It's
yeah,
not like loving someone and going away with them, kind of, right?
yeah,
So the positive way to take the takeaway from Rukmini Kalyan,
yeah,
like it is said that the qualities whatever we are hearing, whatever is mentioned, Rukmini has seen, that quality should be there at the same time. Um, yeah, I mean, worthy of waiting and doing this vrata to
mhm,
get him. And rest, Krishna will take care. He will give good partner with these qualities. Um, if we have faith and doing this vrata like Rukmini Kalyanam Vratam.
yeah.
This is what I heard here. Great.
But the reality reality of material life is, even if we wait for hundreds of lifetimes, there's no guarantee that you will get a good husband or good wife. so so the Rukmini
Yeah,
prayer, the message from this last shloka of Rukmini prayer uh, is more for our spiritual sadhana,
of course. Yeah.
more for our spiritual sadhana.
Mm,
Yeah. So we should
great.
wait for Krishna lifetime after lifetime and intensify our bhakti.
Yeah,
Yeah.
great.
Okay.
That means,
Anything
yeah.
else? Anybody? Okay. If nothing else, we'll conclude the call here. Thank you everyone for joining. ग्रंथराज श्रीमद् भागवतम की जय। श्रील प्रभुपाद की
Jai.
Hare Krishna Prabhuji.
हरे
Hare
कृष्णा
Krishna Prabhuji.
हरे कृष्णा
Hare Krishna.
हरे कृष्णा।